You know, it's just a little too loud in here.
Huh?
It's a little too loud. Why did we come to this bar to read magazines?
Hey! Keep it down out there! Better?
Yeah, that worked. Wow. So, if you didn't already know, Time Magazine recently released a new issue of Pokémon magazines, 25 Years in America edition. So, it's the last issue I remember Time Magazine ever releasing, with Pokémon being the feature, was back in 1999. Or was it 2000?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So the important thing is it's here now. It's a big deal. It's 25 years, and you bought all 4 covers.
Yes, I did.
Like a crazy person.
Well, you know what's really sad is like they have at the top there, collect all 4 covers, because they know people like me.
And you're like, huh,
exist.
maybe I will.
Yep. It's just, and in the magazine, even like the second page, they show like, oh, here they all are. You got to catch them all.
Yeah.
Even though that's not the tag they're allowed to use anymore, because you can't actually catch them all.
Yes.
In any one game, like now today.
Collect most of them, or catch up most of them.
Yeah. Catch the ones that are available. What else they got here? Pokemon is for everyone.
Oh, right with the inclusion right away.
Whether you're a kid opening packs of trading cards for the first time or an adult who grew up with the original games, Pokemon gives you plenty of reasons to catch them all. Again, they don't use that tagline anymore, but this magazine insists that.
That was the tagline for a long time. So if this is representing the full 25 years.
Well, I really think they dropped it around when Ruby and Sapphire came out, because you couldn't transfer stuff from your Game Boy Color era to
hence the fire red, leaf green.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right. So it's a little funny.
Shigeru Miyamoto, below left, and Junichi Masuda, I probably butchered his name, worked alongside Satoshi Tajiri to create the Pokemon games. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Miyamoto was involved?
I did not know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember these cars?
Yeah, I remember those cars.
Pikachu cars?
I remember the giant Pikachu costumes too. Like my daughter, sometimes we watch Pokemon Kids on YouTube. We probably never even touched that before, but it's weird. And they got those big Pikachu costumes, right? They got like 10 of them, and they use them a lot.
There's dancing around.
Big dance numbers, yeah. Sketches and stuff. Oh yeah, it's some good stuff.
When was that Beetle game for the N64?
Beetle Adventure Racing.
Yeah, when did that come out?
This was not an unlockable. It should have been, but it wasn't.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
That'd just be more cross-promotion nightmare, right? Because it already had like VW involved.
And now we got to get Pokemon involved, just so you can drive your Pokemon Beetle.
Yeah, let's talk about the trading.
Yeah.
Kind of archaic by today's standards, but at the time it was kind of cool. Like, it wasn't modern by any means. It was a neat idea.
Well, can you think of any other like technology game-wise that could do something like that at the time?
Maybe not. No, seriously, maybe not. You're catching me off guard here, but maybe not.
Well, I thought it was pretty revolutionary, because the closest thing that comes to mind for that was like Sonic and Knuckles. You could put like Sonic 1, 2, or 3 on top of Sonic and Knuckles and play Knuckles in Sonic 1 or 2. Yes. So you're kind of like connecting things together. It's built to just have people get together and play together. It's not like just a single player experience. You had to play with others.
Or just buy both versions. Yeah. The 2 Game Boys.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anyone did that, but...
Yeah, well, I did. I mean, like, after I was older,
Yeah.
But I think it made it more real, because you had to physically get a link cable to transfer this Pokemon to your Pokemon, and it felt like the Pokemon was real, because it went from my game into your game.
It's like, it's alive.
Yeah. So
it's a neat use of a technology that's really old.
Yes.
Like that cable existed since Tetris.
Yeah, I feel like it was more real then because of that wire. It's like a physical connection, as opposed to today. It's just like Wi-Fi.
Well, as you can see, like the graphic here literally showed the Pokemon going across the wire.
Yeah.
So there it is. It's moving. But this is not as cool as in the anime when they get that giant machine.
Oh, yeah.
Even like just like handballs over. It's like, no, you gotta put it in the machine.
Let's see. Your last-minute inclusion of the legendary Pokemon Mew propelled the initial game's release from a mild success to a smash hit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, that's pretty interesting. You have like this concept of a Pokemon that you can't get, but it exists, and it's a mystery, rumors.
You think it intentionally did like the mystery box thing, like J.J. Abrams, where it's like there's this 151 first pet Pokemon we don't really talk about. We always say there's 150, even though we know there's 151.
Yeah.
And then like, how do you get it? How do you get it? Mm-hmm. And then like, look, they're looking under that truck. They're looking under that truck. They think it's under the truck. Look at them. But that just fuels it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we're not going to go over this right now, but this is, like, pretty in-depth, actually. Mm-hmm. Like, this is the most interesting thing yet, because, like, I don't know, just it's cool to hear from the creator. And looks like they asked him a lot of varied questions, like this one.
Yep.
I don't know what they're referring to, but they're asking about the ritualistic elements of sumo.
Yeah, I always found that interesting about, like, a lot of Nintendo games, where you can see the culture of Japanese culture in the games. Even, like, down to that minute thing that you wouldn't really think about, but, like, the mindset of the creator is involved inside their creation.
See, here's another interesting thing too. Sorry, not to listen to you. I was just reading while you're talking. Japan, everyone loves Pikachu.
Yeah.
In America, they love Pikachu and Ash together.
Really?
Yeah, they're sort of saying like in a Japanese advertising, they just put Pikachu on everything. But in America, they tend to put them together. Mm. I mean, they're drawn to that relationship. The master-slave relationship.
That's bad. Well, no, you know what it might be is that pets. Kids like pets. It's possible that sure. I don't know, but maybe there are more people in North America that have pets, maybe per capita, than maybe in Japan. It's maybe not as common.
That might be true. There might be stats for that. That's probably more true than what I said. And this goes on.
Well, let's see this one. How did you get hooked up with Nintendo? I saw Game Boy when it was first released. The idea for Pokemon clicked in my mind. The basic idea for Pokemon seemed a good fit for Game Boy. It seems like a good fit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there it is. You heard it here first.
Like, how come Nintendo and not Sega?
Would it be?
Imagine that, eh?
Wow.
That's some alternate mirror dimension.
Well, I like Pokemon. That's why I like Sega.
Yeah. Nintendo's like developing for Sega because they didn't have a Pokemon to like bail them out, right?
And Pikachu's wearing a Sonic costume.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Has he ever worn Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a card.
No, of course, there's always a card.
He's cosplaying as like Mario, and it's like worth like too much money. Too much money.
Otherwise, you'd have it.
Oh yeah, it'd be really cool. It's like such a cool crossover, but. A lot of people blame violence in video games for violent things young people do. Do you feel guilty about that? Ooh. In Japan, violence... Yes, I do. In Japan, violence in games is pretty much self-regulated. In the 1980s, there was a game called Bullfighter, where the Matador stabbed the bull and the red blood squirted out. The day after release, they changed the blood to green. Oh. And I always felt like in Japan, the censorship was like... not there, because whenever it would come here, they would always censor it. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of
usually just like sexual stuff though, or like promiscuous things,
or death. Like sometimes
I guess guns, seizures. So I guess everything.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, right here. So Japanese game designers aren't making violent video game or violent games. No, they make them. But only sell in the U.S. Oh. No wonder.
He's kind of passing judgment there.
But when you think about like Doom.
No, but like Resident Evil is Japanese. Does that not sell in Japan?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it does, but I mean, like compared to the United States, I don't know.
Well, we don't have the stats to back up these claims.
So
it seems false at a glance. Man, he's got a lot of good things to say, but if you go here, man, they got a timeline on page 32.
So what did you find interesting in this timeline?
No, I just said it's neat to see it all laid out like this. Like you see 1996, the original games, 1997, the anime, 1998, it came to America, but we must have got all at the same time. Then Gold and Silver, 1999, 2000, Pokemon Stadium, and it's like boom, boom, boom. You can see it all like, and what goes on too. Oh, it really goes on. It goes on to stuff I don't care about. Wow, it really goes on.
Well, yeah, it's 25 years.
Yeah, we're straight up to Scarlet and Violet here. Does it continue to? Nope. No, Scarlet and Violet are the newest ones, right?
That's right.
I'm the right guy to have on this show.
Pikachu is like the mascot of Japan, I think is.
Maybe.
He is. Like, I think for the Olympics, he was the mascot. Like, he represents the country. Sorry,
Godzilla, you're out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was never in. I think Hello Kitty beat him. Well, by the numbers, man. This is important here.
Page what do you got here?
53. This is where you can actually see Pokemon licensing deals.
Okay.
100 billion. Hello Kitty, 84. So I was close with Hello Kitty. Mickey Mouse, 80. Star Wars, 68.
Isn't that crazy? Hello Kitty is beating Disney.
Yeah, I know. I'm less impressed by Pokemon, more impressed by Hello Kitty.
Well, like Hello Kitty, I don't know. Like, I know about Hello Kitty, but I don't know. I really don't know anything about Hello Kitty.
You know as much as most people know about Hello Kitty.
This guy looks like Spider-Man at first to me, that design.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not a great shirt.
I think it looks pretty interesting.
Well, this
Very
is
artsy.
well. See, this headline begs to differ. It's listed under the best and most bizarre. I guess it could be one of the best, but like most bizarre Airval Pokemon cologne.
It looks like it's an old version. Like it's an old cologne.
Oh, that's when this first hit. Wow. There's some cool stuff in here. Like, okay, I remember these Heinz costumes. Yeah. Oh yeah, Detective Pikachu. I'm still surprised this wasn't a bigger deal. Like, it made a lot of money. And people generally liked it, but then there just hasn't been talk about another movie. Like, I guess there has been talk about Detective Pikachu too, but it's like it seems like such a no-brainer. Like, okay, not necessarily Pikachu, but like use these same designs, the same universe, and just do another, like maybe closer to like an Ash story, right?
Well, maybe that's in the works.
Maybe, but we haven't heard anything. Yeah. Nintendo's all about like Mario and Zelda right now. Oh, there's some Misty cosplay on that one.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's not bad, Misty.
No, not at all.
The costume, I mean.
Yeah, she's doing a good job. Prepare all the characters. Yeah. And that's about it, man.
Oh, at the very end, how to spot a fake.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't notice me.
You're gonna need more than just what they give you here nowadays.
Oh yeah. They're cool, honestly.
Yeah.
I might buy one of them. But I don't like Pokemon enough. But if I liked it as much as you, I would definitely buy one of these. Even at the glance we did, like this is the typical, I'm at the grocery store, search through. I didn't buy it, I just looked through it and it's like, I could see myself buying this.
The only reason why I really wanted these was because it's Time Magazine. Normally, I'm only into like the vintage 1999, 2000 era magazines, Pokemon being featured on them.
Well, and the thing is, I know about this collection because we may have shot a video with those. We haven't uploaded yet.
Yeah, no.
So if people like this, stay tuned because we're gonna have a video where we talk about all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, it's coming. If it's not already here.
It's not here yet. No, this is coming first.
Then it's coming. Oh yeah, you wait. It's coming.
So I guess our question to the YouTube commenters is, are you interested in buying one of these? Not from us, we're not selling, but just in general. And if you do buy one, do you think you'll get all four or just one? Which cover do you think is the best? Comment down below, let us know. All right, well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So let's get out of this bar we're in.
That's right.